YouTube family, it's your girl Love Kisses 99, and I'm coming to you today to talk to you about my experience with microblading. I decided after constantly having to struggle with my brows, sometimes doing my brows would take me 30 minutes just to kind of get them even somewhat even, so I decided to go ahead and get microblading. Microblading is a form of tattooing almost, but it's not permanent, and after maybe 1.5 to 2 years it'll fade and you'll have to probably get it done again. I wanted to try it because it's an alternative to permanent tattooing. Plus, it can make your brows look like brow hair, which is exactly what I wanted. So I did record some footage of Elle doing my brows, and I wanted to put that into the video so that you could see what it's like. It wasn't painful. I was able to really get through the procedure, which was about 1.5 hours with minimal discomfort. Just it strokes in single hair strokes at a time, so you don't get that giant line all the way across that you would get with tattooing. Elle did an amazing job on my brows. I'm very happy with my brows. It's been almost, I think, better than 3 weeks, so my brows are all healed. I treated my brows right after getting them done with a little bit of coconut oil or even grapeseed oil and just rubbed that into my brows, and I left them alone. And as they began to heal, they just began to look more and more natural, which is exactly what I wanted. I do have to go back in a week to get like a touch-up for areas that I might feel I want, maybe even if I want my arch a little higher, or I want some more hairs, like hair strokes placed in here. I went with a very natural looking brow that I could build on, which is what I wanted. If I want my brows to be a little bit thicker, I can kind of pencil them in a little bit thicker, but the experience was well worth it. You can pay anywhere from $300 to $2,000 to get your brows bladed, but I'm happy with the price that I paid. I'll put all the information to Elle right down in the information area. So if you're in the New Jersey, New York tri-state area and you want somewhere where you can get your brows done, you'll have her information. And I am proof positive that I absolutely love my brows. I'm so happy that when I wake up in the morning, my brows are already on. I don't have to worry about going through that 30 minutes that it was taking me to kind of get my brows right. But you'll see from the video how she measured and really just made sure my brows were symmetrical, that the arch was in the same spot on each brow, the length, the width, everything. I'm just so totally happy with my brows. So I wanted to share my experience with you. And again, once she put on that numbing cream, it numbed me up real good, so I didn't really have much discomfort. Although I did notice toward the tail end of my brows, that's where I got a little bit of stinging when she was putting in the hair strokes. But other than that, I had absolutely no issue. So I wanted to come through and show you, and in the video, you'll be able to see before and after. So if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them down in the comments area, and whatever answers I don't have, I'll get the answers for you and put them down in the information area. So stay tuned for the footage of me getting these brows tightened up, and I'm just happy that when I wake up in the morning, I'm not struggling with them. So I'm going to stop babbling and I am going to show you the footage, and I'll kind of talk through it so you'll know what's going on. So that's pretty much it for right now, and I'm hoping you have an absolutely awesome day today, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye. Okay, so here we have my before photo, and you can see my brows are pretty sparse, a little bit uneven, and then we're going to get right into it. And here is where the measuring starts to make sure that your brows are even on both sides, as well as the shape. You have a few different shapes that you can choose from. So I chose a more natural shape, and then here's a little bit more measuring. And again, Elle is measuring just to make sure my brows are symmetrical. And this is after I'm all measured out. She was going around the line of one brow, about to do the other one, just to make sure that they're in the right spot on both sides and they're the way I want them to look. And as you can see here, they're both marked out. And then she's applying a numbing cream, which you have to wait about 10-15 minutes for the numbing cream to take effect. And now she's starting the microblading. I do have some footage coming up so you can check that out. And here, after they microblade, they choose a pretty color that works with your skin tone, and then they go over the area that they microblade with the color. And then once the color is applied, they just wipe away the color, and the color stays where the eyebrow hairs were created, or the look of eyebrow hairs were created. And it really is a slow process. It takes a while. It took about an hour and a half. Please forgive me for the shakiness in the video footage. But yeah, it wasn't really painful. It really feels more like a pinch, or if you take like maybe a straight pin and kind of go over your skin a little bit, but I was numbed up pretty good, so it really didn't bother me. And here is the finished product. I have some more photos coming up so that you can see. I haven't gone back for my touch-up yet. I'll be going back in another week. I'm all healed, but my schedule is crazy, so I'm going to go in for a touch-up so Elle can fill in any area that might seem a little thin, or an area that I want to change a little bit. She can definitely go in and do that.